My friends, we are getting to the big hitters on the list. The top 3 of our journey with Bruce Willis. As with previous movies this month, all proceeds go directly to the AFTD to help them fight back against FTD. So if you can, please donate to this extremely important cause. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it was something that we could actually make a difference with. But if you can't donate, please subscribe to the channel because I will donate for you for every new subscriber I earn this month. So let's raise some money. I know we can do it. Number 3 is Die Hard with a Vengeance. It's the highest grossing movie in the world in 1995. And another incredible duo in Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. So let's go watch them fill up some water jugs because this is Redeye Reviews. We start with an incredible song. What a great way to pump us up. Sadly, they did not buy the rights to this song and they didn't want to get sued, so we end it quickly. After that, the police are in panic. They get a call from the bomber. He says he will blow up more stuff unless John McClane does exactly what he says.
John.
So we go pick up our man. We drop him off in Harlem as per the bomber's request. Okay, yes, I blurred part of the sign because it's a very bad word. But I do have an interesting tidbit. When they filmed this, they didn't want actual people in Harlem to be mad because they actually filmed in Harlem, obviously. So they filmed this scene with just kind of like a square and a blank sign. And then they CGI'd the phrase onto it afterwards. Which was nice because in the TV version, they can replace it with this, which just doesn't land nearly as hard. Especially in 2023 because most of us don't like most other people anyway. But we meet Zeus.
Who's the bad guys?
Guys who sell drugs.
Where you going?
School.
Why?
To get educated.
Who's gonna help you?
Nobody.
And who do we not want to help us?
White people.
That's right.
He sees our man, and he knows that our man is moments away from being killed. Thankfully, these bros don't spot him for a while. They're just really into that basketball, I guess. They're all staring at it. It's crazy.
What the fuck?
But they do walk over. We try to act crazy, but we get our butts kicked.
I really do have a bad headache, though. I have a very bad headache that my head does not...
Thank God it's John McClane, and he has a weapon duct taped to some part of his body at all times.
Back! Back up!
And Zeus saves our man from being killed. Back at the precinct, we learned that the bombs they are facing is this like 2-part epoxy something or another where they're separated, they're harmless, but when mixed together, become crazy deadly.
Mix them?
And that is a straight ticket to HR, sir. Okay, imagine if you lost somebody's leg in the process, sir. I don't think so. But Simon, our bomber, calls back and he says that Bruce and Samuel have such great on-screen chemistry that they have to work together for the remainder of the film.
Well, you can stick your well-laid plan up your well-laid ass.
That was unpleasant. Don't let it happen again.
He talks some trash about us, but thankfully our boss is there to back us up.
That's all I want.
Simon.
You'll be dead by now.
This is Inspector Cobb. McClane is a toilet bug. But believe me, the jerk isn't worth it. And he's about 2 steps shy of becoming a full-blown alcoholic. His own wife wants nothing to do with him.
Not cool, sir. Not cool. Hey, I guess who's gonna eat your lunch in the fridge today? It won't be you, I'll tell you that. So, we head to the next clue. Some lady is using the phone that we need. John tries the nice way.
Man, we need this phone for official police.
Do you mind?
Honey, I'm a cop. I need...
And Zeusy tries the necessary way.
Get out the damn phone, lady. Police business.
Simon gives us our next riddle to solve.
Birds of a feather flock together, so do pigs and swine. How many were going to St. Ives? As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Every wife had 7 sacks. Every sack had 7 cats.
Ha! Okay, you think I'm stupid? That's a trick question, sir, because St. Ives is a port in Cornwall. And we all know the word Cornwall originates from Cornovi, meaning horn people, and Willis, meaning foreigners. So, who is this horny foreign person that we're talking about? Mr. Tumnus. And we all know Mr. Tumnus liked to party. However, he was scared of commitment. So, your answer, Sir Simon, is 1. Because Mr. Tumnus was a notorious bachelor and had 0 wives and 0 children. So checkmate, sir.
Just one guy's going.
Hello, John.
Yeah, piece of cake.
And apparently I was correct. I don't know how. I should apply to be on, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I could slumdog that pretty easily, I think.
Oh, no, the answer is 1. There's a bomb in the trash. Go!
But there wasn't actually a bomb. He was just messing with them. However, he does tell us about the next very real bomb on the other side of the city. So they steal the cab and they head off. You guys notice how no one's really caring about this cab? Well, that's because if you give a cab driver in New York City an extra $20, they will literally hit people to get you there on time. But at a point, McClane hops out and he gets on the train itself.
Excuse me, watch out. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, please. Excuse me. Get out.
I know he seems frantic, but if you've ever ridden the subway in that city, this is pretty standard stuff. Hey, at least he isn't shouting showtime in your ear and doing backflips in front of your face. I saw a lady get kicked in the head once. Yeah, it was crazy. But McClane finds the bomb, and not being an expert in those things, he thinks the best way to get rid of it. Meanwhile, Zeus kicks another person off the phone. It's practically become a hobby at this point.
Get away from the goddamn phone! Get your hands up!
And this cop must have been trained by Steven Seagal because he's like, escalate, escalate, escalate. Make the situation way worse. Understood. We see the explosion has made a giant hole in the ground. We talk to the FBI, and we share a few things that we know.
Did you recognize the voice on the phone?
No.
Is anything unusual at all?
Now that you mention it, like a burning sensation between my toes.
And they share what they know.
The name Gruber mean anything to you, Lieutenant?
Rings a bell, yeah.
He's Hans Gruber's brother.
Yeah, it's apparently Snape's brother. It's crazy. Simon calls us and he says the next bomb is in a school in the city, which shouldn't be that hard to find because there can't be that many schools. Okay. No, apparently New York City has over 1,800 schools. Okay, so many schools, and yet there's so many theater majors that come out of that city. I don't know, apparently they'll just never learn. Meanwhile, Simon and his crew show up at the hole in the ground, and he chose to do an accent.
Bob Talks. Holy Toledo. It's Wall Street, sir. A lot of money here.
A good old country boy accent. Well, yeehaw, slap my saddle and call me Sally, because that is not a good accent. Meanwhile, Zeus finally learns why this is happening.
I'm in this shit because some white cop threw some white asshole's brother off a roof. I guess he's a little pissed off about it.
So, Simon shows she sells by the seashore. No, Simon shows up at the Federal Reserve building and makes his way inside.
The subway business does not blow our systems into a cocked hat. Heavens to Betsy, if anyone knew.
Meanwhile, we make it to the next bomb. And we really should not open that briefcase.
Don't open it. I gotta open it. Shit!
But we totally opened that briefcase.
Fill one of the jugs with exactly 4 gallons of water.
We can't fill the 3-gallon jug with 4 gallons of water, right?
Obviously. The 3-gallon jug, you fill that a third of the way up. No, he said be precise. Exactly 4 gallons.
And fellas, I would help out with this riddle, but seeing how I solved the Mr. Tumnus thing, I don't really think you want my help. But somehow, they math it out and they get the right answer.
I got it. Exactly 2 gallons in here, right?
Right.
Leaving exactly 1 gallon of empty space, right?
Then realizing that every cop in the city is focused on searching schools for that bomb, they learn that Wall Street is empty, and that the Federal Reserve has a ton of gold in it.
Officer.
Let him go.
Understood.
Was ist denn? Stell's hinten rein.
Ich will nach dem McTiernan.
Ein Kind.
I also learned that most of the German in this movie is apparently complete gibberish. Apparently, like, all of the German is just like a mess of incorrect grammar. But I don't know. I don't speak German, so I don't know. It sounds good to me, but any German speakers in the comments, tell me what they actually said. So, John goes inside. He gets a bad feeling about these giant Eastern European guys pretending to be Americans. And he handles business.
Right here.
He washes himself off in the subway drainage. He grows another ear on his neck due to all the nasty stuff in that water. And we realize all those dump trucks that we saw earlier were probably filled with gold. So we try and track them down. We find a trucker.
Truck driver? No, I'm a beautician. Of course I'm a truck driver.
He takes them down to the aqueduct, where they learn that a bunch of trucks just went up the tunnel and in a hurry. Meanwhile, our cops are brought up to speed.
What? There's gold in the Federal Reserve, and they took a shitload of it. Better close the bridges and get some helicopters over there right away.
Have you been drinking, McLean?
No, not since this morning.
So, we almost catch up to our baddies, but then we just have to poke the bear a little bit.
Attention, Nils is dead. I repeat, Nils is dead, fuckhead.
Oh, John McClane, you could never resist a good radio insult. And they try to drown our man because of it. And normally I would question how one could hold on here, but it is John McClane, and we just don't apply logic to this guy. Meanwhile, in one of the schools, we have officially located the bomb.
Janitor said this one was delivered this morning, about 10:30, right?
Well, I'd say you could call off your search.
Hey, I just say turn the fridge up to high and freeze the liquid. Ha! Can't mix if it's frozen. You know, unless you got a Ninja Creamy, those things are awesome. But sadly, they don't do that. Seeing our man launch from a Mario pipe, Zeus picks him up.
McLean! Where are you? Over here!
And we head off after the trucks. They track the trucks down to a boat in the harbor, and we get on board.
Am I glad you talked me out of jumping?
And we gear up for a fight.
You know how to shoot a gun?
Look, all brothers don't know how to shoot guns, you racist motherfucker.
Zeus finds Hans number 2, and he tries to take him out.
Gonna take safety control.
Back at the school, we decide the time is running out, and we're just gonna evacuate the school, and we're gonna hope the terrorists aren't watching us do it. Turns out, the bomb was never a bomb.
Take syrup?
I don't know. I guess somebody just left their Costco-sized syrup in the fridge. The real bomb is on the boat.
Never any bomb in school, was there?
I'm a soldier, not a monster.
So, hoping to throw this man off his rhythm, we call out his brother.
You know, your brother was an asshole.
He was an asshole. You got his number.
Damn. You already knew that one. Shoot. Well, hey. Did you know that his Patronus spell is the same as Lily Potter's? Bet you didn't unless you read the books or watched the movies, which you probably did, so maybe you already knew that. Okay. Out of plans, we get strapped to the bomb.
Hey, fuckhead. Got any aspirins? I've had a bad fucking headache all day long.
Over the radio, Simon says he will blow up the gold and sink it into the harbor. But we know the Groovy Brothers better than that. He has to be lying.
You know how to pick this lock?
Is this some black shit again? Fit it. Yeah!
Get it?
There, how's that for concentration?
With seconds left, our two heroes get uncuffed and they barely make it off the boat in time.
Are you gonna be all right?
Got a bad headache.
And thanks to that bottle of aspirin, we learn exactly where they went with the gold. So, we find them, we try to engage in an epic helicopter fight, but their pilot sucks and he just hits a pole. Sounds like somebody lied on their bad guy resume. But that is it. The gold is mostly okay. I don't know. I'm sure it's all over Manhattan right now. Somebody's trying to buy a chicken gyro with one of those things. But the baddies are dead. So let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
Well, why me? What has it got to do with me?
I have no idea.
It's nice to be needed.
I'm not jumping through hoops for some psycho. That's a white man with white problems. You deal with it.
Stop goddamn yelling. I know what I'm doing.
Not even God knows what you're doing. Are you aiming for these people? No. Maybe that mine.
10-20.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get that bomb. Listen, you fail, I cover your ass.
Hold on, sir. Did you just say bomb? Okay, I think I'm gonna walk to work today, everybody.
Now, who from the FBI is in the van? Come on, Andrew, say hello.
Hello. Lot of money here. Holy Toledo.
Ooh, I'll do a Swedish accent.
You don't know how to do one, and you don't need to. These people don't know who you are.
I'm a Swedish plumber. I'm here to fix your pipes. That's good. That's a good accent.
What's this LA thing? You famous or something? Don't tell me. Rodney King, right? Fuck you.
Who's the 21st president?
Go fuck yourself!
That guy was pissed. Still got airbags? Your side does. I don't know about my...
Thank you so much. Again, if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. I will be donating personally to the AFTD for every new subscriber I gain in the month of December. If you have the means to, please donate yourself with the link on the page. I would really appreciate it. So subscribe, like the video, leave some comments. Let's please gain some traction. I really want to reach our goal. We have a bit of a journey to get there, but I think we can really do it. As always, a shout out to my Patreon community. Thank you, each and every one of you. Expect a fun little gift for you guys on Christmas. I have a very special video just for the patrons. If you want to watch that or anything else I have, the link is down below. Merch store down below, and as always, my Discord channel is down below. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy. So, who is this horny foreign person that we're talking about? Mr. Tumnus.